Hi everybody, it's Sam here. Thank you for watching. So today I'm going to make a nice card using the new 5x7 side panel die set. This is one of 3 new die sets to make some really nice fun folds and turn them into showstopper cards, some nice big mantle pleasers. Along with that one, I'm using the new Butterflies Galore and I'm using the Flowers and Foliage, also the sentiments, everything that's been released. But I've also used this one. This is the stencil that I launched with the Creative Cuts. It's the flooring, parquet flooring one. It was just quite a nice detail, so I used that one as well. If you've not seen the launch or any of the samples that I shared, I've got a couple of them here. This is actually using the Christmas collection. I just thought it was nice to show you. They're just nice fun folds. So these will work with many other things that you already have in your stash. I thought it'd be nice to show you them using some other past collections. So this one all folds down into that 5x7 size. Now if you want to double this, you can stick another one under here if you want to have the 2 of these kind of near each other, or you can stick one over the middle one here and that will give you this shape. So you can have your sentiment in the middle. So that's one of the new sentiments. A big birthday deserves a big card, and I've used some of the butterflies there. And then this one all folds down like so, and then that one there, I think it was a 7x8. You'd have to go into a custom envelope. 7.5, sorry, by 7. But I've got the 8x8 box tutorials on my channel, so I'll link that one because there is dimension to it, and if you're going to add even more to it as well, then you'll want that to be protected. But they are those lovely big mantle pleaser, like I said, showstopper cards. You've got all your space on the back there to write your message, so the dies to cut these panels, you'll just cut another one and pop it on the back there as well. So I've already gone ahead and cut everything. I've got a little bit of a watermark there because I was just clearing everything up before I started filming, but that's going to get covered. So with this one here, and with all of them, you get a large plate which will cut the main die. This one here is 7 inches wide, so you would need your larger die machine to pass this one through, but one pass and it will give you your score lines and your cut lines. And then you've got all your mats and layer dies there, and I'll show you those in a moment. So first of all, what I always like to do once I've cut my dies, if there's score lines, I like to go back over them. So I'm just finding a track, lining up the score line, and just go back over that. And again, just line that one up. You don't have to do this, but everybody's cardstock's different. This is a nice cardstock. So this can actually fold, you know, both directions and not crack. But by doing this, it will just prevent that. And then what you want to do is start from the end where you've got the large panel there and just create a valley fold. Okay. And then these 3 here are all going to become mountain folds. Okay. So just bring those towards you and push this one here down. Okay. As you do that, this one will start to naturally become a valley, and then you'll finish with a mountain. Okay, so start from this end. Do that valley first, then you'll have 3 mountains, then a valley, and then finish with that mountain fold. And this one here will come across and it will all line up and fit into that 5x7 envelope size. Grab your bone folder and just go over all of your score lines on the front and also on the back. Okay, so now you've got that shape. It will stand up really nicely. You can have it this way, you can have it that way. And if I just bring this one in here, so this, imagine this is just plain, it's got no decoration. Add your glue now on there and stick that one over the top, and that's how you get the shape that I've just showed you. Or add your glue under this one and stick that over the top there, and you'll get this shape. Okay, so it's a really unusual card shape, and then it would all fold in like so, and that would be your overall size, which would measure, so it's 9x7. So you'd have to make a custom envelope for this one, or I'd pop it in a gift bag, a thin slimline gift bag, and I do have a tutorial where I did that, I think for the Bookatrix style card that I did. So if I remember, I'll link that one in for you. Okay, so once that's all done, you can then cut all your mats and layers here. So get a mat and layer for every bit. So for this shape here, for this one, for this panel, and this one here. So I've gone ahead and I've cut all the larger ones. I'm going to just spread this out. So all the larger ones are in the glitter card. So I've got one there. This is just some old glitter card that I had lying around. It does have a low shed, so there is some glitter everywhere, but I loved the colour. And then that one there. And then I've cut the layers in white card, and that's where I've used my stencil detail. So I've got this one, this one, this one, and then this one here I've cut in white. And I've just done a little bit of masking and layered the stamps there from the new stamp set. So that's going to go in the middle. And then I've stamped my sentiment. Today is all about you, and a couple more of the flowers. And that one's going to go down the side there as well. So these larger stamps have been designed to fit down these narrower kind of sections, but also they look great in the larger parts and then build up the flowers around them as well. But they're nice mixing in these ones as well. So today is all about you, happy birthday sweetheart, or big birthday wishes, it's time to celebrate. So you can mix them together, but I do like having this one on the back. P.S. Please don't throw me in the bin. Or this one here. I made this all by myself. So there's some really nice ones on there. So I'm going to get all of this stuck down, and then I've got some more detail here that I want to stick around the frame just to finish it off. Okay, so that's everything stuck down there. So that looks really nice on its own. You could just keep that. If you want to keep your cards quite flat, that's going to pop into a 5x7 envelope now, and you'll be able to post that. But I always like to embellish my cards. So I have one of the butterflies here that I've just stamped in black, and then I've used the same yellow that I coloured the centres of the flowers there. And I've just added some accent glaze over some of the parts there just to give it a bit of shine. Now, what I thought it'd be quite nice to have it kind of suspended into this area here. And I know that Gemma, who's on my design team, she's added acetate behind these parts here and built up on top of that. But what I'm thinking of doing is adding a couple of these flowers kind of here, something like that, and then having the butterfly just attached just on the corner of its wing there. So it's kind of coming into that space. And then I thought this other one would be nice down the bottom here. Now there are leaves that you could add in as well, but I've added leaves on so many of the samples I thought it'd be nice to just use the flowers and a butterfly. But I could also have another butterfly which I may stamp and quickly colour and have that down here as well. So I'm going to have a little play around. I'm going to pop it on high speed, and then I'll show you it in more detail when I'm finished. So that's everything stuck down, and I've just added the extra butterfly there, and that's got some of the accent glaze just drying, but when it does dry it'll be nice and shiny and clear like that one there. But I think it looks really sweet, displays really nicely, and I think, you know, if you're going to double that up, that's really nice to have again, you know, on the opposite side. I think it's lovely. So I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Just bring back in the Christmas version there as well, and then that large one, if you do want to double it up. Having these two big panels is really nice, because you could have like a nice big sentiment on one side and then an arrangement of flowers or something on the other. You could have then nice decorative paper down the middle. There's so many different ways to do this, but hopefully you've got some inspiration here, and there will be more being shared as well. So check out my Facebook page and the Mixed Up Crafters Facebook group. You'll get lots of inspiration there as well. As always, I will link all of the product that I've used in the description box below. And if you've enjoyed today's tutorial and you're not subscribed, consider subscribing and hit the notification bell, and that way you won't miss out on any future videos. Take care, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye.